Hello everyone, welcome to D's Homestead. My name's Derek, and today I'm up here in my field. I'm trying to find a new place for my firewood processor. So I was thinking right in this area where I'm standing at, but I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. But it sort of sounds pretty wet here too, so I don't know if this area is going to work up here. That's the issue here with spring in Pennsylvania is you get that thaw and the rains, and it's really wet to be trying to run big tractors and haul logs around and put them on the processor. But one of the things that I liked about up here is, as you can see, I have tons of space up here to stack firewood to dry. And at the same time, I'm up pretty high up on this hill right here. As you can see, there it crosses over into the neighbors, but I'm pretty high up on this hill, and it stays nice and windy. Plus, on top of that, I don't know if you guys can see those views, but those views are just amazing. So to me, to be up here cutting firewood with views like that, wow, that would be awesome. And like I said, having it stacked up out here on rows to dry, with this wind blowing constantly up here, and there's no trees right there to give it shade, so it'll be pretty wide open in the sun. Pretty much from sun up to sundown it would be in the sun, so should dry really fast up here. Now, one of the issues that I run into, I don't know if I can get it zoomed in so you guys can see it or not, but like the house is way down there, so the log trucks would have to come along the woods up there, in between that pine tree and the woods there, and just come up along the edge of the woods the whole way until they get up here by me, and it would just come around this pile. And this is all just dead pines and stuff that got piled up. Shortly after I moved in here, we had a tornado come through and it took down a lot of those pines and that woods right there, and a lot of it landed on my neighbor's property. So to get it off his property, I literally just put it all in a big pile right here and was planning on burning it, but at the same time, I don't want to burn down my field, so, or burn up the woods or anything like that. So it's just been sort of just laying there, and the wildlife use it, so it's a good thing. So, but I don't know, that's a long road to put in from way down there up to here. So I don't know how that would work, or how crazy costly that's going to end up being, but my guess is a lot. And I'm hoping you guys can still hear me good. It's really windy up here today. So here we're walking down the road, or what would be the road. And what do you guys think? Leave me a comment down below and let me know what you think. A, is it worth it to build this road? Or B, would it not be worth it to build this road? And then also, if you have a rough guess of what you think it's going to cost to build this road, let me know what you're thinking. My guess is altogether this road would be from way out there to way down there, and then it would need to go down past that little building that you see down there and join up with the driveway. So you're probably talking somewhere between 1/4 and 1/2 mile is roughly what it would be. Now, the one good part is it's up here on this top of the hill like this. I don't know if you can tell or not, but there's not a whole lot of topsoil before you get down to rock. So almost my thought is, since this is on a side slope like this, to bring in like a mini X or something, scrape from this high side, pull it and just level out right here, and we might be all rock, so it might not be too bad, but I don't know. Again, leave me comments down below, tell me what you're thinking. So right down here, I would have to figure out exactly where I'm going to take this road. Like, I'm thinking it would head down there towards the trailer and those empty IBC totes, and then cut between the building right there and the garden right there. So I'm thinking it would just come right down through here. Wouldn't really want to see. I'm trying not to mess up my view from the house out over here because I really love that view from the house. But I think just a little road coming through right here wouldn't really mess up my view too bad. And as far as, this is really wet down through here, but as far as like the wood piles way back there in the back, that wouldn't really be an issue because from the house you wouldn't really be able to see those wood piles and stuff back there stacked up. And honestly, I don't mind the wood piles stacked up anyhow. So I think it would just come right down through here and then just squeeze out through there between the Kubota tractor. Of course, wouldn't be right there, but it would just squeeze out through right on the other side of those trees right there and go out right where you can see the big tractor sitting right there. You'd go out right through there, so, and then be in the driveway. So I don't know, tell me what you think. How expensive do you think that would be? Would it be worth it? So I'm gonna walk out front here and I'm gonna show you the issue that I have with my current setup. Oh, and like this area, like from here out past the tractor to where it meets the cement, and out here past the Kubota and up over to you, at least till you get to the woods, this would all require a lot of rock because I don't think I'm gonna get lucky and just dig down a little bit. Like there's more topsoil and stuff here, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to just scrape the top and hit rock like I would up there on the hill. So this would all require a lot more rock out through here going out. So see, currently the log truck just comes in the driveway right here. Usually they back in and then they just stack the logs right over here on the side of the driveway, and then I'll pull them off, cut them up so that they're shorter, because right now they usually come in like 24, 25, 26 feet long, something like that. And the processor back there doesn't really like them that size. So usually we pull them off, cut it down to, just cut one 12-foot log off the end of it, and then whatever's left I can usually get on the processor. But I don't know if you guys can see here, all this ground right here, you can see like this is all mud. There's a couple of natural springs that come out in this field. There's one over here, there's some back over there that run down this way, and then over at that end there's also a couple of natural springs and stuff too that come out. So this field lays wet. This field here, it just lays wet pretty much most of spring when we have the rain season and stuff going on. So that's what I'm trying to get away from. I'm trying to get the processor somewhere. Like right now, the weather's starting to get nice, but we can't really do anything because it's all muddy and rainy, and it's just hard to get anything done. But most of you haven't even seen this processor yet because I didn't have it whenever I stopped doing videos before. This is a Dyna SC-12. It's not the biggest, not the best, but it works really good for me and my operation. So I ran out to Michigan there, I think 2 years ago, and picked this up right after the end of the Paul Bunyan show. I ran out there and picked it up. So they had just put this conveyor on it whenever I went and picked it up. So, and then I had them install those lights so we can actually work out here at night if we need to. So far we don't usually need to. So the only thing that I didn't like, this little plastic piece right here, as you can see, it snapped off, but it used to be bolted right here so that you would know exactly what size logs you were making. You know, your log would come out, hit against the end of that, and then you would cut. But unfortunately, when it gets cold, this gets brittle, so as soon as the log touches it, that's exactly what happens. So needless to say, then I went and just put this chain in there because I thought it was a lot better it's not going to get brittle and snap and break like that piece of plastic did. Now, another question I would have for you guys is, if I do move the processor up on the hill, what about these log piles? Like, these are the logs that are already cut from off of that pile over there. They're already cut down to the size I need them so I could put them on the processor. It would be nice to have a setup so that I didn't have to cut them down. I could just take them right from the log truck right onto the processor. But right now, I can't see spending 80-some thousand dollars or more on like an Evo processor that I can just take the logs and put them straight on. So for now, this is what I'm going to work with, this Dyna SC-12. So unfortunately, my log deck's not huge, but I could probably put something over here off the end once I get it into a permanent location to help support the end of the log, and then build some sort of a roller system to feed into this. So my feed would still be over here, like the chain drive part that's going to grab would still be over here. But if I had rollers out this end, I could probably put the whole log on. But anyhow, my question that I was getting ready to ask was, do you think I should process all these down here in the swampy area first? And same thing with those piles. Should I process all those down here before I move the processor? Or should I move the processor, hopefully get it into drier land, and then move all these logs up there on top of the hill? The downfall, of course, is going to be, it's going to take a little while to get all those logs moved, because probably only going to be able to grab 2 or 3 of them at a time. So to move them up, it's going to take a little while. Or I could load them into the dump trailer down here and haul them up with the truck, and then dump them back out up there and then stack them up. I guess I could do that. I can't really do it with those longer ones like that because it's only a 14-foot dump trailer, so those would still have to be cut in half at least before they go up on top of the hill. So I don't know. Give me your thoughts in the comments down below, what you're thinking. Should I move it all up there, or should I process everything down here first sometime this summer after it all dries up? Or should I move the processor up there now and try and get it up on top of the hill in drier ground? And then that's where I'm going to end up stacking the wood at anyhow eventually. So I don't know. Tell me what you're thinking.